Well, hello my beautiful Cancerians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for June 2021. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings, and even if I did, I would not charge you. Also, I do not have WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon, so I do not take donations, and I do not do meet and greet. I do not have a personal assistant. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for any of those things, including e-gifts, I do not do that either. It is a scam, okay? Please save your money for a rainy day or give your money to charity if you wish to give back, okay? Let's get straight to your monthly reading. This is for June 2021. Very powerful energy in June 2021. We've got that solar eclipse on the 10th of June. That comes after we've just had that lunar eclipse there. So we're right smack bang in the middle of two very powerful celestial events. So you may have felt, especially you, Cancer, you're very intuitive. You're run on the energy, especially with the moon cycles, they affect you very strongly. So you may be going through some sort of bumpy time as we move forward into June there, but I feel like you'll come out the other side a lot more positive. We've got Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Okay, so the Buffalo Spirit is about tenacity, but also being strong enough to endure situations. It can be kind of a stubborn energy, but I feel like it's almost like a warrior type energy. You're willing to fight for what it is that you want, Cancer, whether that is love or whether it is career. I feel like you've got what it takes to go the distance. I do feel like you've endured a lot though, okay? It's also number 10. Now, number 10 is the Wheel of Fortune normally in the traditional tarot. So I feel like there is a good fortune coming your way, maybe a lucky break here, especially since it says the abundant universe will provide. What you need is what will be served, okay? Now, just to let you know as well that I will be running a free competition for one lucky subscriber to win a free personal reading. I don't do them normally. I just give one as a competition for myself to give back to you all for your wonderful time. So I'll let you know how to win that personal reading right at the end, as some people are here for the messages and some people are here for both. Also, I've started a new channel as well called the Muse Messages, and it is a pick a card channel, which is an opportunity for you to hone your intuition and sort of focus on the energy and see if you can pick the card that is right for you. I do things like runes on there as well, so it's totally different. If you want to check it out, please do. But you got Whale Spirit. Trust the great mystery. Now, whales, you know, they dive deep. And Cancer, you're no different. You're very intuitive. You're very nurturing. You're run on your emotions, and that is your superpower, okay? So you may be diving deep, but I feel like there's an energy here of coming up for air at some point. Don't work too hard, but there's definitely an energy here of you trusting your intuition and trusting the process. You may have felt like things were a little bit stuck recently. You may have even felt a little bit alone recently, because they're really highlighting the number here for me. Even though it's number 11 on the soul path, they're actually showing me number 9. So, sorry, when it's number 65, when you reduce it, 6 plus 5 is 11, that's the soul path number, but they're actually physically showing me a number 9. So either that's the 9th of June is very, very important for you, Cancer, or 9 is very specific to you and it means something to you. But for me, I'm picking up an energy of the Hermit card, so I feel like maybe you felt like you've been going through something on your own recently, Cancer, and maybe you feel like nobody understands. We will go through that energy, see what's happening in June for you, but I'm sending you out a huge hug if you're going through something quite difficult there. We've got Lion Spirit. Be generous of spirit, okay? This is you having the courage to go after whatever it is that you truly desire, keeping your eye on the goal. And I feel knowing that you're enough as well is very important. Also, it says be generous of spirit. They're giving me a quote. Now, I'm not sure if they gave it to me with your reading last time round, but they gave me a couple of days ago, they gave me a quote which I found very profound. Wherever you are, be the soul of that place. Okay, wherever you are, be the soul of that place. I mean, even if you don't want to be there, sometimes we do jobs that we really don't want to be in, but we have to pay the bills. So what they're intending with that quote is, wherever you are, be the soul of that place, because you can't be nowhere else, Cancer. You're in that moment, okay? You can't be in the past, you can't be in the present, you can't physically be anywhere else, so you might as well honor the moment and be the soul of that place. Be the soul that lights up the room in that place, you know, be the energy, the focus point, the linchpin to that energy. It's about owning yourself, okay? Now we got Cow Spirit. The miracles are endless. So divine intervention coming here for you. There's a lot of abundance in June. I feel like there's something here to be celebrated. Now, I know the cow is there and looking very beautiful and fine, but they're actually showing me the udders right now. So it's almost like something is ripe for milking. So it's almost like, you know, something is coming to fruition, as it were. So I feel like there's one little piece. It's almost like one little piece in the jigsaw puzzle, one little bit of hard work push before something comes good, okay? I just feel like it's a little push before something comes good. So let's see what that is. But miracles are endless. So it's about believing in your journey so far and believing in yourself that you can go the distance. And finally, we've got Porcupine Spirit. Time for beginner mind. Time for beginner mind. Now, you may not, well, let me just tell you a little bit about me. I don't really want to go down this route, but they're indicating for me to explain how I approach my practice in Tarot. And I always feel like I'm a beginner, even though I've been doing this for many, many years. You know, it's in my family line. I'm always a beginner because you're always learning something new, okay? Ego tells you that you don't have to learn anything new, and you know, we actually, every day we learn something different. What we do like, what we don't like, what works, what does not work, where we want to be, where we do not want to be. We're constantly learning. We're meeting new people who inspire us in different ways. We're watching YouTube and seeing different people talk about how their experiences are affecting them, and we learn. So we're constantly in beginner mode, and I find that fascinating, okay? Now, I do feel like whatever it is that you do for a living in terms of your career or in terms of love, Cancer, I feel like, you know, you've endured a lot, you've experienced a lot, you do have that experience. But it's almost like, can you see Porcupine Spirit? When someone is expecting something, the Porcupine Spirit, it's almost like those needles go up in a defensive manner, okay? But if you remain in Porcupine Spirit and have all those little, you know, in beginner mode, all those porcupine needles down, not in a defensive manner, you can be open to a lot more opportunity or open to a lot more knowledge when you are a beginner. You know, sorry, they're just giving me something. It's getting really hot right now, so I'm just going to take this off. Sorry about that. I just feel like someone's by an oven. So if that's you, if you're actually by an oven, opening the door of an oven or something, it just felt like a waft of heat, so I had to just take that off. If that's you, there's something in this message for you, okay? It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. If it does not resonate for you, doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. Now, what they're giving me here is, you know, if you imagine yourself in a room full of people, and you know, and there's been like a spokesperson at the front giving information, and then they say, you know, any questions, and you may have a question that you really want to ask, but you're like, oh, I don't want to appear to be the person who just doesn't know, right? So some people, they withhold back and they just don't know, so they continue not to know because they never put their hand up, they never asked, okay? And there's some people who kind of like think they all got it going on. They think they know everything. So nobody tells anybody who thinks they know everything. They don't tell them anything because they think, well, you know already, so what's the point? But if you always are in beginner mode, people give you information freely because they want people. The majority of people are actually really open and helpful. If they see that you need anything in any way, most people are willing to help, okay? So being in a beginner mode is about opening yourself to opportunity to learn more and not be defensive, okay? So I don't know why they were giving that to me or why someone needs to hear that, but that's what they're giving me, okay? Now that is your overall energy. I'm just going to check the main energy that's carrying you through the month of June for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? We have the protagonist energy, the High Priestess. Trust in the process. Trust in the mystery of the universe. Use your intuition. The High Priestess is mute. She trusts the way forward based on intuition and not on the sort of intellectual mind. I mean, you got smarts, you got talent, you got drive, Cancer, and you got everything going on, but it's your intuition that pulls you through. It's the intuition that guides you to where you need to be. Okay, the High Priestess, she also very peaceful. Okay, embodies that sort of eternal feminine spirit of deep knowing, is between worlds almost. So I feel like whatever it is that's you need to move forward with there in June, I feel like it's about you having everything you need within you to trust the way forward. Okay. Now we've also got the High Priestess. Sorry, we got the High Priestess and we got the Hierophant. The Hierophant in the antagonist position. So I will be reading career and I will be reading love separately, just so you're aware. I'll read career first and then I'll do love right at the end. But the Hierophant indicates a higher level of commitment, but also learning, okay? So it is this idea of knowledge, gaining knowledge to be able to move forward, because your unified position is the Chariot card and the Force, which is the Strength card, okay? Sorry, they're just giving me that someone's got hiccups, okay? It's just, I feel I'm trying to suppress hiccups. So if that's you, and I don't have hiccups, but if that's you, you've got hiccups as you're listening to this reading, or you just finished having hiccups just before you put this reading on, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, but they just want that person to pay close attention to the reading, okay? Because their attention may have wavered. But the Hierophant also indicates overcoming obstacles to learn. You may have been, working within a very rigid system. There's a lot of rules. Maybe people don't want to give away any information of how to do something. You know, some people are really closed off. They don't like to share information because they get scared, thinking, well, if I give that person the information that I've got, then they'll be able to do it. And then maybe they're competition. Maybe they'll take my job. But a lot of people need to realize there's enough to go around, okay? So there's an energy here of learning, okay? Maybe doing some sort of online course, Cancer, or maybe you're, taking a course where you're involved with people, a group of people there. There's definitely an energy here of you trying to find some sort of knowledge that can help guide you through. And I feel like, yeah, there's definitely guidance here. I also feel like you may be doing a lot of trying to find peace of mind by doing some sort of spiritual practice in June. Coming back to center is very important for you. Okay, now the unified position is the Chariot. So whatever you feel like you've been stuck on or you did not trust, because I get an energy here of mistrust about something. It's almost either you didn't trust a person or you didn't trust a situation, and you're trying to gain some sort of knowledge. Now, the Hierophant is also a marriage card, okay? So it could be a higher level commitment in marriage, and you may have felt separated from somebody. Even if you're still with them, you may have felt disconnected from somebody and mistrusted them for some reason. Now, we will go deeper with the Celtic cross and find out what's going on there. Excuse me. But the Chariot represents victory, success, movement forward, motivation to achieve something. So the Chariot is about overcoming the obstacles, choosing the direction, because often the Chariot has two horses on there. So there is, it's almost like a two-way street. You can, or a fork in the road rather, you can actually choose your direction. And, it's about using your intuition to choose that avenue before you take it, okay? But the Chariot signals success, okay? Especially in terms of your career. In terms of love, I mean, again, trusting your intuition in order to move forward and overcoming any obstacles, something that you may have given up on or maybe has started to lose faith in. There's an energy here of you, finding that strength again to trust the relationship, or think about partnering up with somebody after a period, maybe a rocky time there. So we will, you maybe even lost hope in finding love if you're single. So I feel like you will overcome those obstacles and move forward and find the person you're meant to be with. The Force card is the Strength card. It's about loving yourself. It's about honoring yourself, but also it's about showing people your worth. It's about showing people, that inner roar that you have and breaking the chains to the past. It's also about having the courage to go after your goals, dreams, or the love of your life if that's what you're looking for. But it's also about taming the beast within, Cancer. So if you've been overthinking something and you've been feeling a little bit uncertain, maybe you've even felt, as I said, misunderstood or felt alone in a situation here. It's almost about you taking charge again and recognizing that you have everything you need within you to be whatever it is that you want to be, or have whatever it is that you want, okay? So this is the strength that is within. The power comes from within. What's really awesome about this card, it's number 11, and number 11 is a soul path number. Normally it's number 8 in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, or in any deck it's normally number 8, which is the number of self. So in this card it is about you being determined to break the chains to the past and be on your soul path, okay, regardless of the obstacles. So the unified position indicates there's a lot of movement forward, whether that's in love or business. Let's see what the details hold for you. Now they keep giving me a name, Teresa. So either your name is Teresa or that is a person you're dealing with. So please take it as it resonates. As I said, I will clarify work first and then career. So let's get straight to it. I'm using the Mystical Moments Tarot. I'll read the uprights in this deck only for this reading, just so you're aware. What is the heart of the matter for my beautiful Cancerians? What is the present moment? What is the matter, the heart of the matter for my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? The Magician, you're manifesting something. Okay, let me just see here. They want this. Oh, wow. They want this as the challenge position, just to let you know. The Magician card is thoughts become things kind of energy. Whatever you're thinking about, you're trying to turn those visions into reality using inspired action. And also, it's about confidence, skill, action, concentration. The Magician is super focused on their goals and dreams, Cancer. So you may be really thinking in terms of your career after a period of feeling unease or feeling like you couldn't do something. Maybe you felt like there was unfulfilled potential in an area. This may be due to external circumstances. You may not have been able to take action on something, and you may have felt like, you know, we've got a pandemic right now, so a lot of hindrance in terms of the energy of moving forward. So you may have felt like through no fault of your own, you've been procrastinating. You haven't been able to move forward because the circumstances have not allowed you. Now, also there's an energy here of you aligning yourself with spirit to it's almost like miracles, like alchemy, okay? I feel like you're raising up here. I feel like there's an energy here. If you look at that card, it's almost like pulling it all out of the hat, you know, like magic. But I feel like this is something that you're working on. I feel like this is something you're nurturing. And I feel like you have a lot of potential for accomplishment, okay, in terms of your career. You have the skill. You have what it takes. It's all about the mindset now, because the Magician is about the mind. It's about, you know, for example, confidence is it's rarely something humans are actually completely born with, because we check in with our intuition, so it tells us when something is off. That's our first brain. We've got intuitive notions that something isn't right, or that we can do something or we can't, but there's an energy here of believing in oneself, okay? Because this is also about confidence. It's almost like sometimes we need to trick the mind in order to gain the confidence to do what we want to do. You know, feel the fear and do it anyway. But if we talk ourselves out of it in the mind and we feel like we cannot achieve something, then we're right, because we lose the motivation to do it. We've got the skill, we've got everything we need within us to actually accomplish great things, but it's about our state of mind. So just be a little bit mindful of that. That's what they've given me with that card. Now, what is the challenge in this situation? The Ace of Cups. Your love for what you do. That maybe you have lost motivation, or you're feeling down or disappointed with a work situation at the moment. You may have felt like it just doesn't fulfill you anymore. It just feels like no matter what you do, there's just no love for it anymore. So you may have lost your mojo for something, but you're trying to, sorry, I'm just going to move myself. I got a little bit of an itchy knee there. That's my itchy knee, not someone else's. I do know the difference between the energies. They're just showing me they're just showing me a raspberry right now, a raspberry. The fruit, not someone blowing their raspberry tongue at me or anything like that. A raspberry. So if you're eating a raspberry or you're washing a raspberry or something, there's something in this message for you. Okay, it's not going to resonate for everyone, but they just want to that person to pay close attention to the reading because their attention may have wavered. This is about doing what you love, okay, Cancer, and having the love for what it is that you do. You may be trying to manifest something new in terms of your career, something that really sparks that enjoyment for what it is that you do, finding that inspiration, as it were. Now also, I never get this from this card, but they just gave it to me as well, Cancer. Perhaps you're on some maternity leave or something like that. They're indicating perhaps you're having a child. This is going to apply to the feminine energies, I guess. What they're indicating is that maybe you're feeling a little bit sort of like, oh, what can I do? What can I do? You know, maybe you're always a mover and a shaker, and you're feeling like you can't action anything right now because you're on maternal leave or something like that. So please take it as it resonates. That's not going to be for everyone. They've given me a small portion of energy for that, but it did pop up, so I have to mention it there. But there's a disappointment here, okay? And you may be getting over a disappointment, felt let down. Maybe there was you know, an opportunity that went to somebody else, Cancer, and you felt like you were the right person for the job, because I feel like you're like, there's an energy here of scattered energy. It's almost like something was unfulfilled. You're like, I can do this. I can do this. Why was I not picked? Why is this not happening for me? Okay. So, I feel like you may be manifesting new opportunities because of it. So you may decide to separate from a place of work if you feel like they did not honor you. And it may be something, they may have even, asked you to reapply for a job or a position or something, because I'm just getting this feeling of, how could you do that? How could you, it's just like a feeling of being let down by somebody or the system in terms of work. Okay, what is below you? The High Priestess. So very, very important. What is carrying you through? The below energy is what is carrying you through in this moment. Your gut feelings. And that is your intuition is guiding you. But there's something here you do not trust. Okay, as you can see, this figure is peeping from behind the curtains and recognizes that the water is a little bit choppy there. So you're trying to navigate the seas, navigate your ship, Cancer. You are the master or the mistress of your own destiny, and you're trying to navigate that, that rocky time. It's about, I'm just going to have to pull a card on this because I feel like there's something here that's mistrusted. Okay, maybe you feel like someone's not telling you the whole truth or in this situation. So let me see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify this High Priestess? We got it twice. What's going on there? The Hierophant again. And yeah. Okay. So there's either you've separated from this space, the Hierophant in the reverse with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. You may have felt like there was some sort of unnecessary betrayal or dishonesty. And you may have even felt like there was really sharp conversations, someone sabotaging the connections, may have even forced you out unfairly of a situation. Because the Hierophant in the upright is about high-level commitment, okay? But in the reverse there, it's about, you know, separation, or it's also honoring that you have creative differences with somebody and recognizing that actually you are very unique, Cancer. You have, you've got what it takes, and I feel like there may be some sort of jealousy here as well. There's an energy here, though, with the Hierophant that something happens, you're having to use your intuition, but you didn't see it coming, because you may have ignored a red flag, okay? That's what I'm getting here. I'm going to pull another card because they're showing me a red flag. So red flags for me are normally a signal that there was an opportunity to recognize some sort of behavior that was not right. Yeah, we got the Three of Inspiration and the Six of Inspiration in the reverse. So what they're indicating here is like maybe there was a promise of expansion. The Three of Wands is about expanding opportunities. It's about creative collaborations. You know, it's about an abundance of opportunity before you. So you may have felt like this situation was going to offer you a rise, a promotion, or some sort of opportunity, Cancer, and it got dashed. The Six of Inspiration in the reverse. It kind of indicates there was they withdrew it or something, or it didn't happen. Okay, and you're left there going, what the hell happened here? There's something here that's not 100%. Okay, and I feel like this is not how you expected it to be. That's how I'm feeling. So perhaps you're feeling like expanding your horizons elsewhere is something you're hoping for. Perhaps you're looking at, you know, being able to get out there and look for other opportunities. There are going to be other opportunities here for you, but I feel like it comes from the fact that you're not 100% happy where you are. There is an energy here of feeling a little bit left out or unloved in a situation. And I feel like, you know, you got the Chariot card, which indicates you're thinking about moving forward. But I feel like you're on high alert, Cancer. That's what I'm getting with this reading. Now, what is in the recent past? Can you please guide? Recent past, we have the Hangman, waiting. So this is either you feel like there was some sort of sacrifice you had to make, Cancer. Maybe they're suggesting that you have to let go of something in order to get something else. Maybe you had to reapply for your job again or something like that. There's an energy here with the Hangman of feeling like you've sacrificed so much for this situation and you're just stuck. Nothing happened. So maybe you felt like when you were coming into this position or this job that you would rise through the ranks or something, but something's been prevented. It's almost like it's been stalled or it's been on hold and you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. And in that waiting energy, you're thinking it's time to manifest new opportunities because how long are you going to wait? Okay, I feel like you're getting a new perspective and you're thinking maybe you should like unlock something new for yourself. Look elsewhere because as you can see, there's a lot of growth there, but nothing's really happening until you make it happen. You're unzipping your future. You're unlocking something more exciting where there doesn't seem to be anything else happening anywhere else. Now, what is the potential? The Knight of Cups. So the potential here is to do something that you love, Cancer. I feel like there will be an opportunity that comes on in and presents itself to you, okay? I don't feel like, I mean, you may have tried to manifest new opportunities by sending out your resume or just looking online for, they're showing me someone looking for a car right now. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. I mean, you may have put out your resumes and everything like that as well, but I'm just seeing someone actually focusing on looking at a car. So if that's you, you're thinking about buying a new car or something, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone. But the Knight of Cups is an opportunity that's coming your way. It is giving you an opportunity to do something you love, follow your bliss, but make money with it as well. So I just get this energy. There's so much peace here. I also feel there's this energy where you, Cancer, feel like, not that you got played, but I feel like because you're very, how can I put that? You're very supportive of everybody, Cancer. It's almost like now when it's your turn, there doesn't seem to be anybody around to help raise you up. I just feel like the way that they're showing me is if I've just come to a stop line, and I'm just stopped. But I could walk over it if I want to, but for some reason, something's preventing me from moving over it. I'm not sure what that energy is. Let me just see. Oh, now they're showing me someone put their foot right on that line. I don't know what that white line is that they're showing me, but it's just putting your foot on it. So it's almost like you're slowly thinking about edging out of something maybe. Choices, Knight of Cups. Yeah, nothing's been offered. You're not moving until the opportunities arise, okay? So the Knight of Cups, you know, I'm clarifying this Knight of Cups in the energy, and we're getting the Knight of Cups in the reverse. A lot of the readings recently, when I've been clarifying the cards, they're actually showing me the same card to clarify because they're really highlighting that it's about you're going in search of what you feel like you don't have right now, okay? You're going in search of your happiness in a certain situation, which is really apt for the solar eclipse because that's about focusing on your goals, dreams, your self-expression, okay? So this is an awakening, and it's also about taking giant leaps forward. So even though you may be edging out with a little foot there, when these opportunities come towards you, because there's going to be plenty of opportunities, the right opportunity will present itself, but maybe you feel like you haven't got the right offer at this time for you to make that choice or make that decision. So you're waiting for the right opportunity. Also, I feel like you may be, because the solar eclipse is a time of recognizing that you deserve more and get more for the effort that you're putting in. So I feel like you're going to get an extra zap of energy to really move forward and yeah, just go after what it is that speaks to your heart is what I'm getting there. Now, it's all about following the heart, I really feel. That's where the peace comes. The money will flow from there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God Angels. Now, you could be staying at the same place of work that you're at, but they may give you a better opportunity if you decide, you know, if you wait long enough. But I feel like there's some sort of dent at first, as in a confidence knock. It's almost like they ask you to reapply for your job, or they tell you they're downsizing or something like that. And I feel like it's just, you're just feeling a little bit stagnant. That's what I'm getting. Something is off here, okay, Cancer. Your deep-rooted feelings is making you on high alert. And I feel like you're manifesting something new, but you're being careful about the way forward. Now, what is in the near future? The Three of Wands. Now, that's wonderful. And, oh no, sorry, they want me to, it's in this position. The Three of Wands is expansion of opportunities. Okay, this is about moving forward. You got the Three of Wands earlier when I was clarifying. So this is about, you know, you having that expansion of opportunities to move forward. This is about you aligning yourself with success and following your heart's desire. Okay, Wands are about passion. They're about drive, about things you want to achieve. But it's also about waiting for the right moment. As you can see, this figure is a tower of strength, rising up there. She's got the ship. You know, she is the master or the mistress of her own destiny. And that ship is the destiny. You're about to set sail and waiting for calmer waters. Look at that, okay, before you move forward. So there's a lot of energy about waiting for the right moment, okay, and guiding yourself through something. But also I feel I just get this energy of you being protective of a goal or a dream, and then seeing when the right moment is and launching something. So whether that's you thinking about being an entrepreneur, setting up your own business, and we got a little bit of energy joining there, the candle moved, and you're waiting for the right moment to be able to do it. Because I feel like whatever it is that you do or want to do, Cancer, I feel like you want to help other people. I feel like you want to use your love and your intuition to do something that you really care about, that also gives back in some way. I just feel like there's this nurturing kind of energy. There's so many cups in your reading because it's all about hopes, dreams, you know, that sort of thing. So I feel very much like you're trying to connect to what it is that really makes you tick and do something that is in alignment with that. Now, how are you feeling in this moment? Three of Swords. There's loss, there's sadness, okay? And there's heartbreak about something. You may feel like whatever it is that you mistrust or you feel like you have to separate from, because that Hierophant in that position there, you know, that's about, you know, learning, some sort of knowledge coming your way, but maybe separating from something that you feel like is no longer for you. Now, whether that's you've been pushed out of something or whether that's you taking the decision to leave something, it still feels like it's a sadness. It still feels like you got a loss here. But what I'm seeing is actually you're going in search of honoring your heart, or you're getting the opportunity you need to move into a brighter time, because we've got the Ace of Cups here and the Knight of Cups. There's so much opportunity here to do a goal or a dream with love, with passion, and with drive and achievement, and you got success here. So it's all about believing in yourself, okay? And the Three of Swords indicates, yeah, you may feel like you've had to walk away from something, or that you lose something in order to gain something better, but right now you can't see the something better that hasn't shown up yet, okay? Because we've got the Three of Wands in the future position. This is a near future position, an expansion of opportunity. Now I'm just going to clarify this Three of Swords, see what's going on there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. the Lovers in the reverse, okay? So they're indicating here that you've separated from some sort of partnership, or you feel like that's the only way forward, okay? Now, the Lovers card in terms of business, in terms of career, is about, your working partnerships. It's about, the strength of all of you together, working together as a team in order to create something that, pays the bills, or something that you love doing. The Lovers in the reverse indicates a separation. I mean, I'm clarifying the Three of Swords here. So they're indicating there's a loss here, or there's a walking away, a discord, disharmony, and maybe even you feel like the people you worked with or worked for, they made some bad choices, and you are the one who is the victim in the end. You're the one who got burnt, okay? There's an energy here of... I feel like whoever did this, there's regrets. They didn't really want to let you go, or they don't really want you to move forward in that way. But I do feel like they've given you no choice, because this card used to be called the choice card, okay? And now it's in the reverse. So it's like you don't have any choice but to walk away from something because it's not fulfilling, okay? Now, these people that you work with, I mean, they may have your best interest at heart, or they may be just following a system, a structure. We're all numbers in some respect when it comes to bigger companies. So, the people who do stuff day to day, they may not really want you to go, or they may feel like it would be upsetting if you walked away. But there's an energy here of you feel like there's no other choice, but you have to do something different. Whether that's you moving into a different department, whether it's you moving into a completely different job, or, having... completely walking away and doing something different. That's your call. That's according to your personal circumstances, because this is a general reading. But they're indicating here now. It's a very strange thing that just came in that I'm not sure really how it is relevant to your reading. They just said, how long is a piece of string? How long is a piece of string? Now, I guess a piece of string is as long as you want to cut it, right? I'm not sure. But the only way I can describe that energy or that sentence is maybe you're cutting string at this moment in time, or wool or something, and you're, how long do I need for this to be? So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. That's a very unique thing to come out. So I'm not really sure. Yeah, if it doesn't resonate for you, again, it does not mean it's not your reading. What is the external circumstances? Just to let you know, they want me to leave the Lovers card there for when I'm clarifying love, because they're going to give a similar energy in love. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. Now, we have the Nine of Swords, the environment, okay? The Nine of Swords is a lot of anxiety and an energy. Look at this figure here, watching her back. All eyes are on you. Okay, so you may feel like you're being watched in this situation, or you feel like there's an energy of being micromanaged, or, that you feel that this situation is causing you anxiety. You feel unable to move in this situation, but you feel like, most importantly, you feel like you cannot sleep. It's making you feel that nervous, that your normal day-to-day patterns are being interrupted. But most importantly, there's energy here of you feel like you have to watch your back. You feel like you have to be cautious, okay? The Nine of Air is an energy as well of negative self-talk. Okay, because swords are about talk, conversation, and when you've got that Nine of Swords, it can be anxiety of the mind. It's almost like if you're telling yourself you cannot do something, then you're right. If you feel like the energy is off at work, then you're right, but you have to do something about it, okay? There's also an energy here of having a call to faith. They want you to have faith, but the circumstances are making you feel very nervous and very on edge. It's almost like you're on high alert, and this card really tells me again that I feel this energy of you feeling like, where am I supposed to be? What am I doing? Where's everything going? What things are changing. I don't understand, okay? Now, what is a hope and fear? We got the Nine of Wands, 2 nines back to back. 9 is caution, okay? So the 9 here, 9 of Wands, is a wounded warrior kind of energy. You may feel like you've endured a lot in this situation, and you may have even felt like you had to battle to be in the position you were in the first place, to prove your worth or something, but they're indicating there's perseverance, okay? As you can see, no matter what thorn has ripped that shirt or drawn blood there, she's still persisting, okay? But there's a little bit of defensiveness here as well, so on your part, Cancer, so just be mindful of that. Again, this is a second call to faith card that we have coming out here. Have faith. Don't be too defensive. Persist in your situation. You're nearly there, so do not give up on your goals and dreams. And if anyone is making you feel less than your worth, Cancer, then please ignore them, because people don't do that to people that they just don't really care about. They do that to people who they think is a threat, or they think is they've got something that they want, okay? Humans, they don't really pay any attention to anyone who's not a threat. As soon as they feel like someone is better than them or has got something that they would want, they want to knock them off their perch. So there's a bullying kind of energy going on. So just be mindful of that, okay? But I'm sending you out a huge hug, because having two cautionary 9/9s next to each other, you're feeling like you're really tense there. Now, the fear here is that you may feel like there's no way forward other than more pain. That's not the truth. They're indicating you're nearly there. You're like at the precipice of something big here, but it will require one more push. That's what I feel. I felt right from the beginning of your reading. Now, what is the outcome? Knight of Wands. In terms of, they want me to go again on this position as well. In terms of career, the Knight of Wands is a new opportunity that comes on in that allows you more freedom, that allows you to express yourself, sort of reignites your passion to do whatever it is that you want to do. Something that you would actually jump through hoops of fire to do in order to feel alive, okay? So I feel like there's an opportunity coming your way to do something really exciting. I do also feel like you may get a temporary contract at either a different workspace or within your workspace that really ignites your passion for what you do again after a period of feeling like let down, or like you lost your mojo, or was disappointed with some of the energy that's just at work. I feel like something comes along to really help you rise as well. I feel like it's like a passion project that comes along here. Also, I get this energy of determination for a new adventure, Cancer. I feel like you're very headstrong, and I feel like you're unstoppable when you get this card. Whatever it is you want to do, you can do it, okay? No matter the challenge. You know, this is a big old ring of fire there, and you can do it. You can jump through that ring of fire, and you can survive and come out unscathed and actually align yourself with your vision here. So remain true to it, because I feel like you're going to be very successful, and you've got that determination to make it through, okay? Now, they want me to go one more in this position, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancer? One more? Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. We have the World card, and we have the 10 of Wands, okay? So the World card and the 10 of Wands indicates you've come as far as you can within the situation. This is a time for ending the cycle, the pattern, the going round and round in circles. You know, you recognize your efforts have come full circle, and it's time to move forward. And I feel like you'll be satisfied that you did. So this is an energy of, you know, it's almost like the small world versus the big world. And her skirt is like a world, but it's like a bell as well. It's like calling time on the small dream and starting to live the larger dream here. So I feel like the world is your oyster, and I know that's a cliche, but I think like you may be either traveling further afield, thinking about doing something new and exciting that really speaks to your heart, sets your soul on fire, whether that is being an entrepreneur and set up your own business, or whether it is about partnering up with other people in order to create something. I feel like you're doing this something on your own. I feel like there's a lot of self-expression. You put all of yourself into this, and I feel like it's going to be very, very successful. It opens your horizons. Now, whether you're going abroad to do that, or whether you're deciding to travel or book a vacation to sort of take a breather first, I know there's lots of different travel restrictions around the world, so you may, depending on where you are in the world, you may have to you know, navigate that yourself. But there's an energy here of recognizing that you don't have to be in one place. You can be somewhere else as well. Now, I don't know if you heard that on the camera, but I just heard some sort of bell. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. No, they're showing me it's not a bell. They're showing me that it's someone with some ice in their glass that just sort of pinged around the sides of their glass. Okay, so if that was you, there's something in this message for you. Whether you're kicking back and relaxing with a cold beverage after a long day of work, or whether you're celebrating something, it was the clinking of the ice in the glass that I heard. I thought it was a bell, but they're showing me the image of ice. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, but they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. Now, we've got the Ten of Wands as well. So they're indicating here that there's a lot of exhaustion going around you. You feel maybe you've got too many burdens, but as you can see, it's a lot of hard work to blossom. This person's got a load of flowers on their back. You're about to blossom, Cancer. You're about to open yourself up to wonderful opportunity of expansion in terms of your career, but it is always heavier energy right before the epiphany moment. So I feel like you're about to have a breakthrough, but I feel like maybe you're taking on a little bit too much right now as well. I'm just going to pull a quick card on that world energy. No, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? We have the Six of Inspiration and we got the Three of Inspiration. I mean, I just shuffled these cards, Cancer. The exact same cards came out for you. Okay, exact same cards. Please pay close attention to your reading. You know, Spirit gives you the exact cards that you want. I read energy. So we've got the Three of Inspiration again in the upright. This is an expansion of opportunities. It looks like you'll get that elsewhere in terms of your career. It's a domino effect. You get to decide which set of dominoes you flick first, okay? And from there, you're rolling. So I feel like this is about the right moment to flip the switch, and then you're off, okay? Because we got the Six of Inspiration here again, but it's in the reverse again. It indicates you're retreating from something, you've got a lack of confidence in something, and you're deciding to move forward to expand your horizons and follow your passion. The Three of Inspiration, this is your Three of Wands. So this is your solution. In the near future, you're being given an opportunity to expand on whatever it is that you do, whether it's a creative achievement, the fullness of creative achievement, honoring your passion, your drive, whatever it is that you're wanting to succeed in. So even if it's moving in from one department to another, or getting a raise or a promotion or something like that, there is an opportunity to rise. And it starts with you recognizing what is not right for you and where you need to sort of just go, you know what, I'm doing it my way. I'm going to, you know, flip the switch in this way, and I'm going to move forward for my greater good. So I feel like there's a lot of creative success coming towards you. And I feel like you're putting yourself in alignment with your heart's desire, which is wonderful. After a period of disappointment, because we've got that disappointment right there, it's showing up. Okay, now in terms of love, let's clarify the energy. I mean, we got the Magician card, so you may be manifesting new love here. Okay, because the challenge is you've been let down in love before, and you may be feeling very cautious. There may be someone who kept you waiting or broke your heart there, because there's an energy here of separation. Maybe you're even feeling a little bit nervous within your marriage, or there's some sort of obstacles that you're overcoming, maybe even insecurity. And I feel like the Magician indicates you're trying to sort of focus yourself and try and have confidence to move forward. The challenge here is the Ace of Cups. It's about love, someone offering you their cup of love, whether that is a person you know or whether that is finding some new love there. I feel like there's been a period of you feeling let down or disappointed. And I feel like you may have even felt like the cup of love was withdrawn from you, but this is the challenge position, which is the position that sort of gets, how can I put that? It almost goes from this to this. You make that happen as the month goes forward, okay? So there will be love is what they're indicating. Now, you may have separated from somebody because we got that Hierophant in the resistance position. So this is the marriage card. So either you took a temporary time out from this person and you're going through some obstacles, because number 5 is the number of obstacles. You did a lot of growing, that's for sure. And I feel like there's the potential for you and this person to commit on a deeper level to each other, okay? To find that deeper level of love. It's about guiding yourself through with that intuition. And I feel if you've been waiting a long time to be able to open yourself up to this love, or wait for this person to show you how they feel, then I feel like you're about to be surprised, okay? The Knight of Cups indicates there will be someone coming towards you to offer their cup of love. Now I'm going to pull some cards on that. You've got an Ace of Cups here, and you've got a Knight of Cups. So this indicates that there is a choice, okay? Now this is either a choice of someone from your past, or someone new, because aces, they tend to bring new love, you know, something that is offered right from the get-go. Okay, so I'm just going to clarify this energy for you before I move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups for my beautiful Cancerians? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We got the Hangman again. So this is someone who kept you waiting. Page of Emotions, the Hermit, the Empress in the reverse. This person knocked your confidence, made you wait. And I feel like this is giving you some time out to really see what's what. The Hangman again is, you know, this is having to sacrifice or release something in order to move forward. Okay, there's stagnancy. If we do what we always did, Cancer, we'll always get the outcome that we always got. So it is about sacrificing something, whether it's an end to old ways and releasing restrictions that are holding you back, or whether that's releasing a person that you feel like it's not going anywhere. That's your call. The Page of Emotions. Page of Emotions is a love that sometimes comes along with an apology. Okay, it's almost like an energy, can we start again? Okay, kind of energy, but also there's an attachment of new love. So there's a double energy here. The situation is ripe for you to meet somebody new, but also to receive an apology from somebody. It depends on what it is that you want. Now, you could be dealing with someone who's got water in their chart as well. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could have another Cancerian on your hands there as well. Also, you could have a Virgo or a Libra or a Taurus energy, because that's coming through as well. A little bit of Leo happening too. Doesn't mean it can't be any other signs, but that's the majority of the placements that I'm picking up there. The Hermit indicates you may have felt like you were feeling alone. That number 9 that they keep giving me is very, very important. It's a solitary time. You needed a necessary time out from this person or this situation. So if you've separated from somebody and you want to overcome the obstacles and be stronger with this person than ever before, then that has the potential to happen here, okay? But it needed that necessary time out to recognize what you want, Cancer, and who you want and how you want to be treated. There's an energy here of truth, of knowledge, okay, before you move forward. So it's about seeking what you want in love and recognizing whether it's being fulfilled by this person or whether you want to go and find new love. The potential for both is there, okay? The Seven of Wands in the reverse does indicate, someone either leaving a connection or not having strong boundaries with a person, and now deciding that because there's a lack of confidence. Now, either this person knocked your confidence, Cancer, or you feel like you've got very when it comes to this person, it's almost like if there was anybody else who treated you in the same way, or if there was anyone else who I just feel like you would not have them in your world. But this person, you love this person. There's deep-rooted feelings with this person. And the Seven of Inspiration indicates, this person may keep you in, you may feel like this person keeps you in the dark, or you may have felt at some point dependent on this person. And I don't feel like you're dependent on many. I feel like you're very self-sufficient, Cancer. But I feel like you don't like the energy of depending on their decisions, if that makes sense. So for example, if they ran away from the connection, they ghosted you or something like that, it makes you feel like a drug is missing because you're in love with that person. They've taken something really quickly away from you, which is not healthy energy, of course. Yeah, the Tower. So this was shocking. Now this person may have delivered like an ultimatum or some sort of shocking energy, but they did it to shake up the energy. So again, they're giving me this, that something is taken away in order for something greater to come towards you. They just said that is all. The Sun in reverse, waiting, waiting, waiting. Okay, and it made you feel really down, like it, So they're indicating here there is a chance to be with that person that you've separated from. But it's about making the right move at the right moment, okay? Because we've got the Three of Wands here. Now, the Three of Wands, I'm just going to clarify that in terms of love. The Three of Wands is, maybe broadening your horizons if you feel like you cannot make it work with that person in the past. But I still feel like you're holding on to something or somebody. The Page of Materials. You're not interested in... Yeah, Page of Materials. You're not interested in anyone who's not going to invest in you from the beginning. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. And we got 2 pages here. okay? You're not interested in anyone who doesn't spark your creative, well, not just your creative passion. You don't want anyone who's not going to invest in the future, who is not going to be passionate with you. It's almost like you're not accepting anything less than what you deserve, which is perfect, Cancer. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Ten of Voices. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. And one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Thank you so much. How would you like to receive? Thank you. Okay. Now, what they're indicating with the Ten of Voices is you're just feeling like bereft. The Ten of Voices is a very sharp energy. It's like that Three of Swords energy. You're feeling like something really hurt you, really broke you, really brought you to your knees, and you felt like there was a lack of passion, a lack of investment. You just felt like you were alone. And Cancer, I'm sending you out a huge hug there, because nobody should have to feel that way, of course. So I do feel your pain. I went through it myself at one time, and I know what it's like. The Knight of Voices is life-changing energy, okay? This is an energy here of someone coming towards you to make changes and talk. The Knight of Voices is about speaking up, okay? So I feel like this person is going to come towards you and really show you they mean business. This is a person who you're separated from, okay? And I feel we've got a Muse of Inspiration here. Muse of Inspiration is very strong. It's almost like someone's going to sweep you off your feet, Cancer, and really show you how they feel about you. It's a meeting of minds here. There's a lot of passion reignited in a connection. I'm going to pull another card on New, just to see what's going on there. Can you please clarify New, if we've got that Muse of Inspiration, Ace of Emotions, Temperance. Okay, so you know, I asked if they could tell me about New, and they give you an Ace of Emotions. So they're telling you that there is new love coming on in, should you not wish to reconnect with that person from your past. I feel like this person from your past is changing, okay? I feel like they're making some solid changes in their life to really boss up and sort of come on in and show you that they mean business, that they actually sort of want to reignite this. You know what, I should have said it and I never did, but when I was doing your meditation on your cards, they kept giving me a song, which is Relight Your Fire, Relight My Fire, I think it's called. Yeah, Relight My Fire. I'm not sure. I think it's, now I'm going to take a punt, I'm not really sure, but I think it's by Take That, but I'm not really sure. And Lulu, because I know they're showing me Lulu. Is there a Lulu? Yeah. My gosh, I probably got that all wrong. Anyway, they're just showing me the image, like, don't forget this singer. So anyway, let me move on from that. But I didn't say it in your reading. I should have said it, but I didn't. So I can't really call it. So I guess the Relight My Fire actually really does connect to your reading in this part of the love situation. But there is someone new coming on in here as well that will offer you a deep love, and it will go to term. It will go to a higher level of commitment to a relationship. And I feel like you will be settling down with somebody. Now, whether that person is with the person you've separated from and you make it work, or whether you want the new person, that's your call, Cancer. We all have free will, but the opportunity for both is here. The Temperance card here is about impatience. Don't be impatient to get it all sorted, okay? Let it happen in natural timing. Normally, I'd say that this energy was giving you a chaotic kind of energy, but I feel like it's an impatience from you. It's almost like, come on already. I've waited a long time for new love. When is it going to show up? Okay, I feel like it's coming very, very soon. Let's see if they can tell me. Okay, so they're indicating here they won't let me pass this energy here. There's anxiety about a separation that needs to be overcome first. There's a lot of regrets, bad choices been made here. Now, that doesn't mean it was made by you, Cancer. It could be made by the other person, but, you know, it takes two to tango. So, and I only say that because right now they're showing me two people dancing. So either you are actually dancing with somebody as you listen to this reading, which I'll be wondering why you listening to this reading, or you're watching someone online dancing together. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Now, they just gave me a name, which is Rosie. Rosie, what a wonderful name, Rosie. So if that's your name, there's something in this message for you. If it's not your name, doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. But the Lover's card indicates a separation that's been worrying you, or a distance between you and a person. I mean, you may be married to this person, but you feel like someone is disconnected from you, and you may feel like, what's going on there? Do they still love me anymore? This person loves you deeply, okay? Either they've lost their way and checked out themselves, got a bit of depression there because we got that sun in the reverse, or I feel like you're finding your way back to this person, overcoming the obstacles, okay? What they're indicating here, 9 of Wands indicates a wounded warrior. This person hurt you a lot, okay? A lot. And you may have persisted with this. Now, this is the part I need to sort of clarify, because we got the 10 of Wands, a lot of baggage here, a lot of heavy energy. We've also got the World card signifying you maybe thinking about leaving it all behind, you know, coming as far as you can within the situation, deciding to move forward for a brighter day. Or it could be that the person has learned the lesson, because the World card is about learning lessons, completing a cycle. So, you know, this Knight of Wands suggests you may feel like this person was about to leave you, love you and leave you, or you feel like this person was a player kind of energy, and you may feel like you did not trust this person, or this person made you jump through hoops, and you're not sure if you want to do that anymore. I mean, who'd want to do it anyway in the first place? But let's see. I'm just going to clarify this energy in terms of love. Can you please clarify that? Whoa. Now, they're just saying to me quavers. Quavers. Quavers is it, I think that's quivers, not quavers. I mean, quavers, maybe that's in music. Maybe you're a musician. Maybe the quavers. I don't even know I can't tell you what a quaver is in music. I know it's a note, a musical note, but I don't know what that means. So please take it as it resonates, if it resonates for you, because I'm not sure how to sort of clarify it. Oh, wow. Okay, so they're indicating here quite a lot. The World card is again clarified by the World card in reverse this time, which is showing an energy here of you feel like there's unfinished business, or you're not sure. You may feel like this person has learned the lesson, but maybe you're not even waiting around for this person to learn the lesson, but there's that what if. What if they really do mean it this time? What if they want to be with me? There's an energy here of you feeling like this person's going to leave you or leave, okay? There's anxiety here. And we got the 9 of Voices in the reverse, which says, have faith. Have faith, okay? You're recovering from some sort of anxiety or extreme moment. Have faith in the process. Don't overanalyze the situation. The 4 of Inspiration does indicate a separation. Or a moving out, or some sort of disharmony within a union. And the Ace of Swords indicates in the reverse, either you are not told the whole truth and nothing but the truth, or that there is a communication problem right now, and there's a lot of stress, and people are not voicing their opinions, or they're not speaking. Okay, there's an energy here of emotion. Sorry, the Knight of Emotions is in the reverse. So they're indicating that you may feel like this person does not love you, or has withdrawn their love in some way and is not communicating with you anymore. Can you please clarify if this is going to lead Cancerians to move on from the situation and seek new? Well, you may be focusing on your finances at this time, really trying to invest in self as well, because the 8 of Pentacles is about investment in self. Self-care, self-love, and maybe looking at what you get out of the hard work that you put into a relationship. Also, the Page of Swords is a kind of a stalking energy, Cancer. So either you feel like, now please don't shoot the messenger when I say this, we all do it from time to time. We may just check in on someone that we love or separated from and see how they're doing, what they're doing. And, you know, especially if you're going through a breakup, it's natural human behavior. We try not to do it, but we're human. We're all flawed. I mean, it's a very strong person that doesn't really check out an ex to see what, you know, especially raw after a breakup. So I feel like either you or they are checking you out and seeing what's going on there. There's definitely an energy here of a conversation as well coming here, because swords are about communication. Anything more before I close the reading for my beautiful Cancerians? How'd you like to receive? Thank you. Hangman, waiting. Okay. You know, I'm going to go again because I hate leaving on a hangman, because hangman's like leaving you on a cliffhanger. It's like, well, what's going to happen next? Ace of Swords. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. There will be a communication. Okay. But also this, they'll give me a double energy of this. Communication with that person in the past to find a solution. This is a breakthrough card. Ace of Swords is a breakthrough, and it is about finding the truth of the situation, but also getting clarity, okay? So knowing where you stand, having communication that will lead to success. Look at that. We've got the victory wreath either side and the crown chakra. Crown chakra is about deep knowing, and the victory wreath is about success. There's a breakthrough here, and I feel like it comes with conversation. Maybe the opportunity to talk arises from nowhere from your person. I feel like they just come on in and surprise you with a message. But also, if you're not wanting to connect with that person from the past, this represents an energy of talking to somebody new, okay? And it being a bit of a meeting of minds. So I will be doing a singles love separately, but this is your overall energy for the month. I also will be doing a reading for people who want to connect to people they may have separated from. I will be doing that in the next couple of days also. But they're indicating here there will be communication in terms of love, and there is a lot of love coming on in here for you. So keep the faith, my beautiful Cancerians. You know, don't let this anxiety get the better of you. Now, I'm just going to give you some final cards to clarify your reading before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please... Oh, they just want one. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. We have new beginnings. Okay? New beginnings are opening up for you. Whether that is new beginnings with another person or whether it is with the same person, that is your call. Same with career. Okay? But they're indicating there's a new energy here for you to embrace. Embracing the new. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? Now, they're indicating a watch. Now, I feel like you got a watch as a gift. So if that's you who got a watch as a gift from somebody, I just feel like the battery needs to be changed. I don't know why they're giving me that. The battery needs to be changed. Maybe it's like basically in the traditions where I come from, when someone gives you a gift of a watch, especially when it's early on in a relationship, it kind of means it's kind of coming to the end of the relationship, right? But I feel like you want to put the battery in it. So they're indicating here it's like a reboot. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. So, I mean, please take it as it resonates, but I feel like you actually have a physical watch that someone gave you as a gift. It doesn't have to be an ex-lover or anything like that. It's a gift, though, of a watch, and it needs a battery. So I'm just going to leave that there. You got chaos and conflict. So I'm not surprised with the energy that's coming out in this reading. But it's number 33. When you reduce it, 3 plus 3 is 6, the number of love. Okay, so it's about following your heart. It will never lead you astray. But something that you thought was something else is kind of just breaking away. Just like the career, something that you thought was something that it's not, is breaking away. It's revealing the authenticity beneath, and then you get to choose whether you want to stay or whether you want to go. The same with the love relationship. Now I'm just going to read from the book. I don't want to tell you anything wrong there. 33. Now you got it in the upright, so I'll read the prosperity message and I'll read the relationship message for you. Prosperity message. Circumstances appear to be chaotic, but everything that is happening now is in truth shaking things up so you can find the real path to your prosperity. Yes, it's a stormy time, and it feels as if there are opposing forces wherever you turn. Be assured there is a divine purpose in this chaos. Everything that doesn't work is being taken from you so that the truest parts of yourself remain. The events occurring now are essential for your ultimate prosperity. The chaos is divinely inspired, even though it doesn't appear that way right now. In time, you will know this to be true. So it definitely connects with the energy in this reading for June for you. And we've got stubbornness for the relationship message. Stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. The incessant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you know you want to be resolved. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what really is important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that's true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear, and you will be in a much better place than before, for the storm will have passed, blazing a path for new growth in its wake. Things can be electric and enlightened, always better than before, if you use this time constructively. Okay, Cancer, so I'll leave that there. Definitely a bumpy transition, as I said, into June, but it all comes good. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Oh, they've only given you one. I'm loving the one they gave you, though. They gave you the crown. Okay, so that is about the crown chakra, deep knowing. But it also connects to the highest energy of all, you know, the Emperor or the Empress. So it is about strategy, it's about planning, it's about knowing your worth, and it's about, you know, knowing that you deserve more. So that crown chakra, you just know. You just know. Use your intuition. It will never, ever lead you astray. They actually want it on the Knight of Cups. So they're indicating here that you just know that there is love. Or you just know that you have to follow your heart and it will never lead you astray, okay? So very powerful reading. Your heart will lead the way in June. I will leave it there, my beautiful Cancerians. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. That lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, just to let you know, I'm running that competition. If you'd like to be in with a chance to win it, it's free to enter, free to win, free to receive. All you have to do is take 10 minutes out of your day to set an intention for June, okay? Try and manifest what it is you truly desire. Whether it's the job of your dreams, see yourself doing it. Not wanting it, but doing it. See yourself writing those checks, seeing all that money come into your account. See yourself bossing up and doing what it is that you love doing. I don't want you to be wanting to do it. That means the energy is over there. You're looking for it. You're searching. I want you to see yourself doing, so you're actioning, okay? Also, same as if you want, you know, the love of your life to come into your life. Don't see yourself in the future looking at this person like, damn, I'd love to meet that person or whatever. See yourself in a relationship with that person as if it's in the present right now, as if it's a memory, as if it's already been happening, okay? See yourself having dinner with this person, or see yourself, you know, snuggling up at night with this person, or sharing a glass of wine, whatever. And I want you to really focus on it for 10 minutes and feel it like you got it, okay? You can share it with the collective if you wish to in the comments box below, but if you do not wish to, just put the words intentions set, and I will be guided to one lucky subscriber on the 28th of June, and I will choose that winner and I will announce it on a video, okay? I don't put it in the comments box. I announce it on the video because there's a lot of scammers out there. They can write anything in these comments boxes, but you can hear it from the horse's mouth, right? I'm going to tell you who won it. Thank you so much, my beautiful Cancerians. Love and light.